Our Development Rider Program has been running for 5 years here in the Western Cape, where we encourage and take young riders forward to hopefully become Tour de France or pro peloton riders in Europe.
Today we're doing tests for 16 young riders to see whether they will be able to make it into world cycling.
So this year's Cape Rouleur Prologue, the opening stage, there were quite a lot of development riders which are really promising in the near future.
I'm Nicholas Lamini, and I ride for Team Dimension Data Continental team. I started racing competitively at about 15 years old when I started with the HotChillee Development Program.
Velokai is based in Khayelitsha D section. It started back in 2004. So what we do is we use the bicycle as a tool to promote education and create opportunities for our immediate community. A history has been made here at Velokai and within Khayelitsha as well, that we have now become the satellite hub in conjunction with a partnership with HotChillee, Wattbike and ASEAN Velokai being the stable for creating future champions of the world.
The background to the relationship with Wattbike goes back to over 5 years when we started using the Wattbikes with our ride captains in Europe, and subsequently have been working together with Wattbike very, very closely in terms of developing young riders here in South Africa, more particularly the Western Cape. The Wattbike is something that we're very familiar with and is superbly suited to testing young riders. It is a consistent, stable and reliable, extremely accurate data. And of course, I mean, it's been used by people such as Lizzie Armistead, who's a world-class British cyclist. I also know that, for instance, if you look at the Polar View, which is actually telling you what the efficiency of your pedal stroke is like, you'll find that you can improve in a matter of several hours your pedal stroke to improve by something like 15%. Now, if you're talking about, riding at 300 watts and now suddenly gaining in the excess of 30 to 40 watts on your pedal stroke purely by working on technique and not really on fitness, it's a massive, massive benefit. So today's testing involves 2 times 6 second static start, big gear sprints, a 30-second sprint, and then we have a 4-minute test to try and determine what the average power output will be over a 4-minute period. What this does gives us a very good overview of what the rider is like. Now, most of these riders are experiencing the Wattbike for the first time today, so this is not the beginning or the end of their life here on the Development Rider Program, but instead will give us and them an opportunity to become familiar with the Wattbike and then how we can use their training programs to improve these figures that we receive today.
I must say hats off to HotChillee and its partners for such a great initiative. And I mean, it's a one of a kind in Africa and especially in Cape Town, specifically from a township, to say that we're going to see a number of riders going into the township and having this wonderful facility with Wattbike as well being involved there.